I've come to West Park today to look at the hedge that is not a hedge. So where is the hedge? The hedge is just along the road here. Just there. I've got to cross the road because the hedge is on the north side of the road. It's hard to believe today that this road was once the main road to Exeter and London. The road is Crown Hill Road. As I said earlier, it was once the main road between Plymouth, Exeter and London. But the heritage of this road goes back a long way. It's the original A38. But before that, it was a military road. It linked up the fortifications from Ernesthettle, Agaton, Honickknoll, Crown Hill, Woodlands, Buckland. Thanks to the research work of John Simons, who is the #1 person for information on the Palmerston fortifications of Plymouth. That's the fortifications built more or less from the 1860s onwards to the 1900s. We know that this road here, the old A38, Crown Hill Road, was once had a railway on it. That wasn't a military railway, it was a construction railway. The reason for that is most of the fortifications were built on the north side of the road, that's over here. So it made good sense to have a light industrial railway running along the back of the forts for the ease of transportation of bricks, stones, and I expect men. Well, here we are. We're at the hedge. But is it a hedge? No, it's not a hedge. I want you to go back in time to the 1860s when this road here was mud. The depth of the road would probably be 3 to 4 feet below the level of the road today, which means the hedge would effectively be 3 to 4 feet higher than anyone standing where I'm standing today. It would be, the top of the hedge would be probably somewhere up here. The road runs virtually the whole length of Crown Hill Road, from St Budo in the west towards Crown Hill. When it gets to Crown Hill, it more or less disappears. If you look hard enough, you can see little bits of it here or there. But we're in West Park today, and here, for a good half a mile, it's very obvious it's a hedge, or not a hedge. So if it's not a hedge, what is it? It's a fortification. It was designed to give an inner line of defence to Plymouth from the Palmerston fortifications that are all on the north side. That's over there. And just about where I'm standing today, on the left-hand side of me, the north side, we have Knoll Battery, that is today Honickknoll School. Many of you may not know that Honickknoll School today is built inside a Victorian fortification. Now, if we look along the road here, I'm looking east, we can see this hedge continues for a long, long way. Now, when this was first constructed, it would have been clean. There'd be no trees here, no shrubs here, a clean expanse of embankment running from this direction and all the way down to the other direction. I don't think it requires too much imagination to see an infantryman from the 1870s, 1880s leaning against this and shooting over the top at the enemy coming in from the north. It's all here, except, of course, back in the day, the hedge, and it's not a hedge, that the embankment would be a lot higher because this road would be many, many feet below there. And that's because, of course, the roads in those days did not require, in this area, sewage pipes, gas pipes, electric, all those things that are underneath here. And that is why the road was much lower. But to really appreciate this, we need to get in the air and fly over it to see what it looks like from 200 feet. Here we see the hedge running along. We're flying to the west here. The hedge is on the north side of Crown Hill Road. Here we have Honick School that is built within the plot of Knoll Battery. The large football pitch here, of course, is actually the glacis of the battery, otherwise known as a killing field. We're looking straight on now, and the camera is now turning around to look to the east. Here we go, we're flying east now, and it gives you an idea of the hedge, how straight it is along here. We can just see how this is a military road, and we can easily quite see in our thoughts that there was once an industrial construction narrow gauge railway running along here. And if this runs right through to Crown Hill, but gets much less obvious as we approach there. So we're walking west now along the south side of the fortification. Let's cast our mind back to those days when this was in construction. We have to remember that these fortifications, we would have Ernesettle, Agaton, Woodlands, Crown Hill, Bowden, Battery, Efford, Fort Austin. By and large, they were almost constructed at the same time. So this was a hectic place of civil engineering. And along this road, we would have a light railway, bringing supplies, men, food perhaps, machinery. It's so hard to get our head around this because in Plymouth, virtually none of this has been preserved, and less than that is available for the public to understand. If you go to any of our museums or exhibitions, you'll find very little of this, and this shaped this part of the city. I hope, as usual, that you've learnt something here today that you didn't know before of Plymouth's hidden, lost history. Thank you until next time.